Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining this video. My name is Rudy Alexandro Garrido Vélez, and I will be presenting the approaches and research that has been done in the CoyPu project regarding event extraction. For more information, you can always visit the official webpage for the CoyPu project. The URL is in the slide. To show the approaches that have been taken, I will be guiding myself with an example, that is the Ukrainian invasion. As you might know, Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022, creating a massive disrupt in the business and the influx in the global economy. Industries and entities needed to know the repercussion of this in their scheme. So this is where the need for this kind of event extraction came from. First, I will show you regarding the knowledge graph subject, what has been done, by explaining to you what a knowledge graph is for those who are not aware of that. And then I will show you the things that has been done tackling or approaching this subject. First, a knowledge graph holds understandable language that allows humans to read and to also be processed computationally. Due to this, one can perform analysis, statistics, and many other logical and mathematical actions while still being fully comprehensible for us. So creating a knowledge graph of this incident, the Ukrainian invasion, can help to see the reach and the consequences of this. The first example is taken from the Knowledge Graph Explorer developed by Jan Schmidt, which is just a simple knowledge graph explaining the relationship between Ukraine and Russia, sharing a continent and also sharing the border, and just to show the head of state of each country. So with this small knowledge graph, we can already get an understanding of what could affect. Another example of this is the knowledge graph taken from current events. Was taken regarding the Ukrainian invasion. As you can see, this knowledge graph keeps adding events according to the time. These are subtopics of the Ukrainian invasion. The data is not fully clean, it's simply for visualization purposes. And it was created by Lars Michaelis, both the current events to knowledge graph tool as this GIF. For the next subject is language models. Again, I will explain to you what a language model is for those who are not aware of, and then I will show you what has been the approaches taken with this. So a language model is simply a tool of artificial intelligence or AI that helps process, analyze, and generate natural human language. As its core, they are statistical models that determine the probability of a sequence of words occurring given a certain data set. A branch of this is a large language model, also called LLM, which use a massively large dataset and other artificial intelligence techniques to be created. In a nutshell, these are the language models that have been created in CoyPu. We have crisis language model, which is a natural disaster-related events. It is based on Roberta, and has 110 million parameters. We also have event language model, which is dedicated for computing distance. It is based on sentence BERT, and it has 22 million parameters. And we also have large language models, which is instruction-based foundation models. And it also has instructor, llama, and vicuña, also with others, and it has 13 billion parameters. You can see the big difference of number of parameters that there is. A subject that was tackled with the language models is zero-shot learning. Zero-shot learning is teaching a language model to classify data that has not been seen during training. So this reduces the dependency on labeled data, which is often hard to get and also very expensive. And CoyPu is used to create a universal sequence classifier, having reusable components for various objectives. You can find more information regarding this one in the GitHub repository. This was developed by Yunbo Huang. Another subject is supervised contrastive learning. Contrastive learning is simply a technique where the data is embedded in a representational space. So in this space, the data that is similar has to be closer, and that is different is further from them. You can see in this example how we have could be social media posts that have joy and also sadness, and we have here one that could be taken initially as something that's joyful, but it's truly sadness. So this is where the supervision comes in, and it will be moved more towards the sadness. So we influence the representation for the downstream classification tasks for the future tasks that use this tool. Finally, another subject is the ESG. So often the general public is interested in the social behavior of the entities in order to support them or to even hold them accountable for the things that they do. So ESG is simply a set of aspects considered. It stands and defines itself by the issues on environmental, sustainability and care for the climate, social, diversity, human rights, and also, of course, consumer protection, and governance, which is the quality and management of the employee value. So ESG will stand for environmental, social, and governance. That will be all for this video. Thank you so much for being here, and you can find more information, as I said, in the official CoyPu webpage and in the official repositories.